Well, thank you for taking the time to ask these questions and inviting me onto your podcast. Thanks also for telling people about the book. We really want to open this conversation up to a wider audience because there are a lot of difficult ethical and philosophical questions about what kind of world do we want to live in, and do we want to have neurochemical control over our love lives, and what even is love, and how does it relate to neurochemistry? And these are the kinds of questions we talk about in the book, but it needs to be a public conversation because these technologies are already here. We're using psychedelics in clinical trials right now, looking at PTSD and so forth, but those very same drugs have interpersonal effects. And so this is a call to a public conversation to decide how ethically we want to deal with these substances as we move forward. And then to answer your question about social media accounts and so forth, people can follow me on Twitter. My handle is Brian David Earp, EARP. Most of my papers are available on ResearchGate or academia.edu in case you want to read any of this stuff in more detail. And the book, Love Drugs, is available on Amazon in the US, and in the UK, it's called Love is the Drug, has a slightly different title, and it's published by Manchester University Press, but it's the same content. So you can check it out either of those places, depending on where you are. And over time, we're going to try to get the book into wider markets in different countries and so forth. So yeah, thanks again for your questions.